On isosceles and equilaterals, one thing that we have to see, at least on isosceles, is when we have we have a triangle. So I'm going to draw this right here. When I have two sides that are equal, we're going to get that two angles are equal. If we stand the triangle up, imagine it as the legs of a person. So you can see my person here. If you imagine it as the legs of a person, if you stand it up, the angles at the bottom are going to be equal. So now looking at question number 1, I see the two angles are equal. So this also works the other way around. Two angles are equal. If you move it around to put the two angles at the bottom, you're going to see that the two sides that are equal are these two. So I'm just going to come and say x is equal to 11. And I don't have to work much on that one. Now looking at number 2, all the angles are equal. So that tells me that all the sides are equal. So this side and this side are going to be equal to each other. So I'm just going to say x is equal to 9. Remember, if all the angles are equal, all the sides are equal. Same thing if I had the sides. If all the sides are equal, then I'm going to have to say that all the angles are equal. These two don't have that much work to do. Let's take a look at question number 3. Remember, two sides are equal. That means two angles are equal. I see that this side and this side are equal, right? I see the mark that I have there. So that means that the two angles that are equal are these two angles. One of them is 50, and I'm going to say the other one is 50 as well. Here I have all three angles of a triangle, so I'm going to add them all. So I'm going to go 50 plus 50 plus x. I'm adding all three angles, and it is equal to 180 because are the three angles of a triangle. On the left side, I can combine the 50 plus 50, so I have 100 plus x is equal to 180. Now let me subtract the 100 on each side, and I get that x is equal to 80. Okay. I have the solution for x. Now looking at number 4, I see that the two sides that are equal is this side with this side. So the two angles that are going to be equal are going to be these two. In this case, I get that x is equal to 46 because those two angles are equal. And then that's it. That's it for number 4. Now, looking at my example number 5, I'm told that the measurement of angle 2 is x plus 60. So whenever I see a, let me close this. All right, whenever I see a 2, it doesn't mean it's measurement angle 2. It means angle 2. So I'm going to replace these two at the bottom right. I'm going to replace that 2 with x plus 60. I see that this side with this side are equal. So the two angles that are going to be equal are going to be x plus 60 and this other angle here. So I'm going to write x plus 60 on that one as well. I see here that I have all three angles of a triangle, so I'm going to add them all. So I'm going to go x plus 60 plus x plus 60 plus 80 is equal to 180. Separate them through the equal sign. The left side, I can combine my x's. 1x plus 1x, that gives me 2x. 60 plus 60 plus 80, that gives me 200. And I have it that this is equal to 180. Let me subtract 200 on each side. So 2x is equal to negative 20. I'm going to say that x is equal to negative 10, right? Divide both sides by 2. My question was find the value of x, and that's it. X is equal to negative 10.